Okay, welcome back to the final quick video on how to help roofing and restoration companies scale their revenue. This is about the growth flywheel versus the funnel. Okay, so first let's talk about the difference between the growth flywheel and the funnel, right? So we've all heard about the sales and marketing funnel. As you can see here on the left, it's very one-way traffic, right? It's about getting awareness, top of funnel, which is website traffic. I need better SEO. I need website visitors. I need social media followers, right? I need leads. Moving down the funnel into intent and consideration. That's where they start to become leads or prospects, and then they turn into potential deals or proposals, and then they become a customer. And then we have to keep filling the funnel. More leads, more awareness, and it's one-way traffic. The new philosophy that is much better and much more efficient is the flywheel, right? So a flywheel is where you spin the wheel, and the wheel's spinning in and of itself builds more momentum for the wheel. And it starts to build its own momentum and its own growth. And over time, it starts to self-sustain and grow your revenue like never before, leading to more consistent revenue, more consistent deals and projects, more referrals, more higher conversion rates, higher average deal value, higher average customer lifetime value, and so much more. So what is the flywheel, right? At its core, we see attract, close, delight. And what that does for your company is it takes strangers, turns them into prospects, prospects turn into customers, customers turn into promoters for your company and your brand, and those promoters help turn strangers back into prospects, back into customers, right? So you're probably wondering, well, Josh, this is great in theory, but how do I actually do this? I'm going to give you 3 quick tips. So number 1 is to change the culture in your organization, right? You have to share this with your company and say, guys, we're all a part of sales now, and sales is part of customer experience. We're all in this together. What do I mean by that, right? Your salespeople have to be good marketers. They represent who your company is. They have to be good customer service advocates, right? Or else your customers won't turn into promoters. Your customer service has to accept the fact that how they onboard, how they send invoices, how they handle an email or a phone call is part of sales and marketing. And sales and marketing has to understand that their ultimate job is to get more sales and more revenue, not just more leads and more website traffic, which way too many marketing agencies focus on. Vanity metrics, right? Right? Let's get rid of this idea that it's just the sales team that's responsible for sales and revenue. And then it's just customer service that focuses on customer service and delighting the customers. And marketing is just somewhere in between. So change the culture. Go over this with your team. That's number 1. Number 2 is to start to build a referral and a partner program. There are many ways we can do this, and it's relatively easy to set up and do. But start by drawing out the entire customer experience from when they follow you on social media, to visit your website, to filling out a quote form or calling your office, to onboarding or getting a quote, to engaging in the project and having someone from your team help them with their roof, to the offboarding process, the invoice and billing process, to the follow-up, to what happens after. Oftentimes, we really neglect the 2 sides of that spectrum. We're really good at getting the project done, but there's not a lot of execution or strategy on what happens before and after the project. Okay, and that's where the magic happens. That's where you can remind them to send referrals, incentivize referrals. You can find more golden geese, right? Insurance companies, insurance adjusters, real estate agents, HOAs, real estate investors, property managers. Right? Have a strategic partner program and a referral program. Email me, josh@biggerjoy.com or hello@biggerjoy.com if you want an exact list for roofing and restoration companies on, hey, here's a template you can use right now using your CRM, using automations to build a referral engagement program. It will triple your referrals within 6 months. That's my guarantee to you. Finally, number 3, I'm going to give you an acronym here. It's called CARE, K-A-R-E. It's a sales enablement tactic. It stands for the different types of revenue that you should be focusing on. So first, let's talk about the K. K stands for keep. Keep is, how do I keep these customers? How do I keep them in my database? How do I keep them happy? How do I keep them coming back for more? There's a lot of strategies you can do there, but you should be thinking about keep, right? A stands for attain. Those are the new projects. That's the one we tend to overly focus on. For good reason, right? We want new projects, new clients, new customers. It's the most expensive and it's the most difficult. The R stands for recapture. Okay, the Harvard Business Review put out a report several years ago that it's 5 times less expensive in terms of marketing and advertising to get an old customer to come back for a new project than to try and go get a new customer. Right? When's the last time you did an anniversary outreach campaign to all of your previous customers for a roofing inspection or a cross sell or an upsell? Finally, the lowest hanging fruit is the E, expand. How do you expand your revenue? Let's say that you have a bunch of roofing quotes in progress. What's the cross sell? What's the upsell? Are there additional add-ons? I use the example of McDonald's. They make billions of dollars by asking one question when you are ordering your combo. Do you want fries with that? Right? Do you have that phrase in your sales process? Hey, we're going to get this project done. Here's the quote. By the way, do you want fries with that? Do you want us to come back for a 60-day check-in? It's a little bit of an add-on here, right? And it costs this much. Boom. If you can increase your average deal by 10%, 20%, 30% with really easy strategic cross-sell, upsell pitches, and it's value add to the customer. I want to be clear. That is how you grow your revenue exponentially. Okay, with those goals in mind, you will start to create your flywheel and you'll notice that organic growth. I promise you that. You can always reach out to us for a free consultation. We'll look at your sales process. We'll look at your funnel. We'll talk about what a flywheel would look like specifically for your company. We'll talk about recurring revenue. We'll talk about your CRM and your database. We'll talk about how to do an anniversary outreach campaign and a 60-day check-in campaign. Very easy to start to get additional deals right away when you roll out some of these tactics. Okay, good luck out there, and here's to your growth.